What is going on, everyone? My name is Alpha, and today we're back for the Pokemon video. Today we're actually going to be on a ROM hack, and today's video will be can I Nuzlocke Pokemon Emerald. This is going to be an interesting challenge because around the Pokemon challenge community there's a lot of usage of the Pokemon Kaizo ROM, and I've been seeing it here and there, so of course I want to take my hand in it and try it out myself. So here is my first attempt of trying to Nuzlocke Kaizo. Okay, that was a lie. I've tried to Nuzlocke Kaizo Emerald before and I've lost miserably a few times. So this is going to be the run I show you. So if you guys are excited for the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below some challenge ideas just like this one, or other ROM hacks you guys want me to try out and Nuzlocke. And also subscribe if you guys are not already. We are going to be using Nuzlocke rules. So the Nuzlocke rules are, which I'm not too familiar with because I don't really do Nuzlockes, but the core rules are, according to Bulbapedia, any Pokemon that faints is considered dead, so they must be released or put in the storage system permanently so they can't be, ever used again. So I've known that part. The player can only catch one Pokemon from a route, the first encounter you get. So there is some restrictions, of course. There is a duplication rule that I'm going to be using, of course. Also a shiny rule. If you get a shiny Pokemon, that will count as your encounter for the route. Also, we are going to be using nicknames for each of our Pokemon we caught. And spoilers, there's a lot of Pokemon we use, so here's all the nicknames I've used for this challenge. So thank you so much for leaving a nickname. Anyways, let's get into the Nuzlocke itself. So starting off the Nuzlocke, I assume that the best Pokemon would obviously be Mudkip, because Mudkip, universally is the best Hoenn starter because it can get through the game just by itself. So I chose it, since we don't have Pokemons right now, we obviously don't have to worry about catching any Pokemon. We are going to train up our Mudkip as much as we can because I am afraid. I'm afraid of what's going to be happening. So going through this pretty easily, we are going to train up our Mudkips to a pretty high level, level 12, and then realize our rival is level 5 still. So I mean, the tutorial battles are still kind of basic, nothing too bad there. We are going to go back to Professor Birch's laboratory, and we can get Pokeballs finally. Now we are allowed to catch Pokemon. So our first Pokemon we're going to be able to catch is a Poochyena. So we're going to catch a Poochyena as our first Pokemon, which is, nothing too special. There's some better Pokemon in the route. Our second Pokemon will be a Spearow out here. And of course, our third Pokemon in the new route that we have access to is a Sandshrew. So, I mean, pretty decent Pokemon. We're going to go train them up a little bit more and then head into, also, we have to rename a box in the PC to dead, so when Pokemon starts fainting, we gotta put them there. There is this fisherman right outside of Petalburg that gives me a lot of trouble, that almost beats me, but luckily we beat him. And then from there, we're actually gonna evolve our Mudkip into a Marsh Stomp in the Petalburg Forest. You might be wondering why I'm over leveling, because I'm afraid, because this is a Nuzlocke, and I'm not really too good at Nuzlocke, so anyways, we caught some new Pokemon. We're going to catch an Oddish and also a Snubbull out here. And before heading to Rustboro City, there is a trainer called Red out here. I mean, he's kind of annoying because he just pops out of nowhere. So I'm assuming I'm going to be fighting him throughout the game a lot more. So heading into Rustboro City's gym is going to be a rock type gym. And every single gym is just a bit harder than the last one. Like, every gym is so annoying. This gym specializes in rock type, but most of their Pokemon in here can counter my Marsh Stomp, can counter anything that's really good against rock. So it's a bit of a problem here. As we go through, I get more into how to understand the gyms. The gyms become a bit more manageable, but anyways, heading to Roxanne, the first gym leader of the game. Roxanne is going to be quite annoying. We're going to beat down the Nose Pass first. The Lilith will come out, and then luckily, we actually paralyze him using Secret Power, and we're able to do some damage with our Oddish to lower its defense, and then able to knock it out with our Marsh Stomp. Marsh Stomp is very low HP right now. Luckily, my Mighty Anna actually sand attacks down the Anorith and then knocks it out. And Relicanth will come out. It was going to knock out my Snubbull, but then luckily my Marsh Stomp actually is able to kill it and live an attack from it. And then the Shuckle comes out. I'm able to sand attack it once again and also use Secret Power against it to paralyze it, and then just to whittle it down slowly using Bite. And that's the only way we can beat Roxanne. Oh my god. Also, we also did in Lunatone. Lunatone's not too. Lunatone's just there. It's not big of an issue, but we beat Roxanne, and we've lost 2 Pokemon already. So we gotta dump them into the PC real quick, and then we're actually gonna head into the route right next to Rustboro City. We're gonna catch a Grimer, which is pretty nice. I mean, Grimer's a pretty nice Pokemon, pretty bulky, Hopefully, we wouldn't die easily with us. Anyways, we're gonna head into this route with a lot of trainers. In this Kaizo realm, I realized there's so many trainers then my hands started getting hurt trying to train with them. But anyways, I get scared of double battles easily because I don't know what's gonna be like happening. Maybe they'll explode out of nowhere, but we beat through the double battles easily and then head into the cave. Our first encounter is an onyx. I didn't really want an onyx at all, so I just killed it anyway. So we got the Wingo back for us, and then heading to Dewford Island. Dewford Island is a bit different, I'll say that. Firstly, we're gonna head into Dewford's cave and then realize that it's completely changed. There is an ice puzzle here, and I don't want to be here. I promise you, I don't want to be here. I spent a good chunk of this just figuring out. I pulled up a video on how to get through this, and I did find out how to get through it, but then I realized that you have to beat the next gym. So we have to beat the second gym before we could actually do everything in Dewford Island. So going all the way back going all the way back into Brawly's gym. We're gonna do a lot of training outside and then heading to Brawly's gym. We're gonna be well acquainted to his team a little more. We found out that you can't actually use items inside a battle because I'm like, Nuzlocke allow me to use items. I'm gonna try it. Oh wait, it's Kaizo. It's not gonna let me use items inside of the battle, so I'm kind of messed up there, but that's alright. Heading to Brawly's gym fight, we're gonna actually start off the fight using our Sand Slash. Sand Slash is gonna crit down to him on top for us, which is fantastic. Then the Polyrad will come out, which is not too bad. It's gonna put me to sleep, but my Marshmallow is such a high level that it's gonna tank all the hits, and then, you know, Mud Shot will 2-hit KO it. And then look, Sand Slash is a monster, just knocks down the Hitmonlee for us, also the Hitmonchan, as well as the Meditite, and then 1v1's the Hariyama for us. So completely, this entire gym was all Sand Slash. So oof, lucky for us, we got a pretty decent Pokemon that could take down Brawly. Now we could head into Dewford Island's cave and then clear through it finally, get into Stevenstone, and then of course heading to Slateport City after that. Oh my god, that's such a long affair just to get through the cave. From there, we're gonna go to the beach of Slateport, you know, beach of Normandy, and then head into Slateport itself. Clear through the Team Aqua members inside the museum because, I mean, that's the only safe spot, clearing through the like easier battles. But then from there, we're actually gonna head into where we're gonna patch our next Pokemon, which will be a Nuzleaf. Nuzleaf, I don't have plans for it to be on my team, honestly, but if it is, it is. I'm gonna use it as an HM slate more than not, and then we're gonna beat down our rival one more time, and then get our Marshtomp to evolve into a Swampert, which is fantastic for us. And then head into Malville City. Malville City will have a little patch of grass down here where we catch a Mareep for us, and you know, that's pretty decent. We're gonna fight against Wally right here. Wally has a level 70 routes for some reason, but you know what, it is what it is. We're gonna beat the routes and then catch a Remoraid right outside of here, and then head into Watson's little gym over here. Watson's gym is pretty annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Look at me struggling with this puzzle. How am I getting annoyed with this puzzle? But eventually I got out of it and then head into Watson's gym fight. Watson's gym fight is gonna be the electric gym of the game, and he's gonna be quite interesting. The gym trainers out here are pretty tough, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty annoying. So heading to Watson's little gym, he's gonna have a hidden power Jolteon, which is gonna do a massive down. Jolteon is 10 levels below me, and he's gonna do about like 40% of my HP. So I gotta dig and then knock it out. So Lantern will come out as the second Pokemon. Marshtomp will be out here and should take him down. After that, he sends out his Ampharos, and then I'm kind of scared. Ampharos lives with just barely 1 HP, hits me with a hidden power Grass, I assume, because that's the only thing I'm weak to, and then I knock it out. Lucky with that, and then Raichu comes out. I'm praying I live. I do live a Surf. I don't know why I risk it. If it had hidden power, I would have lost there. I would have lost to the Nuzlocke because my Swampert would have died. We do beat the Raichu, and then Electabuzz comes out. I'm gonna dig right in front of the Electabuzz. It's gonna Ice Punch me. Luckily I live it, but that's all good. And then his final Pokemon will be the Manectric. I'm a 1v1 using my Muck. You might be wondering why I'm over level. It's because it's a Kaizo run and I don't want to lose my really good Pokemon. Anyways, we're gonna clear through the route right next to Malville City and then get the HMs for Strength and Rock Smash respectively. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I'm gonna teach my Sand Slash rollout and then go over here, level up one time, and then learn Rock Slide. I'm like, oh my god, I'm such an idiot. But you know what? It is what it is. From here, we're gonna encounter some Magma team members over here, and they're gonna be pretty easy. We're gonna catch a Ponytail, of course, over here. No plans of really using it, but you know, it's good to have. And then, you know, Duplication Claws, we do run into a Ponytail into the Fiery Path, but luckily we actually get a second counter, which is a Growlithe. Again, I don't have plans of using it, but you know what? Plans might change. Growlithe is caught. We're gonna head through this route and then clear through all the trainers we can, get our Pokemons up to, you know, a little more levels, of course. Heading to the Ashley route, our Pokemon is getting whittled down. Luckily, there is a little grandma's house over here that can save us. We're actually gonna catch a Parasect, and then we're actually gonna catch a Swablu. We're gonna train up the Swablu to an Altaria for us because I thought Altaria was gonna be a good Pokemon. Turns out it wasn't. Well, we'll get to that in a little bit. But we're actually gonna head into the market. Their market actually has a bunch of stones for us, which is pretty useful because we have like a Growlithe that we can get, which we do train up to an Arcanine. So, I guess I was planning to use an Arcanine on my team. From here, I train up Swablu into an Altaria, and then it just dies. And then I don't have an Altaria to have and to play with. So I'm kind of upset by that. But you know what? It's what it is. Anyways, we're gonna head into Meteor Falls, and our first encounter out of everything is an unknown. Our first encounter in Meteor Falls is an unknown. I'm kind of upset by that because there's some really cool Pokemon in there. Anyways, we're going to deposit our Altaria, which had barely any usage, into the PC, and then head into Mount Chimney. Mount Chimney will be pretty easy. But once we climb up Mount Chimney, we're going to face against Maxie. Maxie's going to be a pretty annoying fight. Anyways, fighting against Maxie, he's going to start with a Registeel, which is fantastic. Where does he get a Registeel? He's going to paralyze me and then explode, which is why? Come on, man. So I can't use my Arcanine the rest of the battle. So my Swampert has to clutch up. He's going to knock out the Play-Doh for us. He's going to send out a Houndoom. We're going to knock out the Houndoom. Luckily, it's going to hit me with a hidden power, which is annoying. He's going to send out his Crobat as the next Pokemon. Crobat beats my Sand Slash, which is annoying, but I got to send out my Muck and then beat down the Crobat, which says I will lose my Sand Slash. I'm down to 3 Pokemon. I'm mad. Dusclops comes out, and then we are going to 1v1 it using our Swampert. Luckily, it doesn't PP stall me, which, oh my god, it would have been bad. But we beat down everyone there. We can go recover our HP, and then head into Lava Ridge City. Lava Ridge City will be home of the 4th gym, and it's the Fire Gym, as we go and train up our Pokemon a little bit more. Our Pokemon, I mean, we head into the gym, and it's just, it's glaring at me, like the Super Mario level. It looks like a Super Mario level in here, because it's glaring. It's intense sun, which is a cool mechanic. Very annoying though, because I have a Swampert. Anyways, we're gonna try to clear through this as much as we can. We have an Ampharos on our team, as well as a Shift Tree and a Parasect. Nothing too great for us, but that's all we gotta play with right now. We're gonna clear through all the trainers, get our XP. So we're gonna start off the fight against Flannery using an Arcanine. Arcanine is actually gonna 1v1 down the Ninetales for us. It's gonna be put asleep, but it's okay. It's gonna go to like a 3rd HP, but it's asleep, so that's gonna be annoying. He's gonna sound his Charizard. I'm gonna Rock Slide it, knock out the Charizard for us. Luckily, he didn't get a burn with Heat Wave. Blaziken comes out next. I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna live with 6 HP on my Swampert, which is no. This is a painful battle. I do beat the Blaziken, so I'm gonna send out my Ampharos next against his Arcanine. I'm gonna put that thing. I'm gonna Thunderbolt it. Luckily, it gets to paralyze against it, so I do end up 1v1ing it. Luckily, it didn't use extreme speed. We knock it out, and then he's gonna send out his Typhlosion, which is what we want to see. Of course, we always want to see this Typhlosion. I'm gonna send out my Muck, 4 HP Muck against the Typhlosion. We use Gunk Shot against the Typhlosion. It's gonna poison it, but it has a Lunberry. Yeah, of course, it has a Lunberry. And then now I'm in panic mode. I switch into my Ampharos just to sack it. So once I sack my Ampharos, I'm in panic mode. So I send in my Shift Tree quickly. It has Fake Out. It fakes it out. Luckily in this Kaizo run, the trainers on both sides can't use items. So is at very red HP. I'm gonna send in my Parasect just to sack it, you know, as his father, and then use my Shift Tree once more to fake it out and to knock it out. And we beat the Typhlosion. And then I'm gonna send out my Muck against the Castform. It's getting Flamethrower on me. I'm gonna Gunk Shot it. It doesn't kill. And it poisons, but it also has a Lunberry, so I'm mad. So I'm gonna send in my Shift Tree. Luckily, Fake Out actually beats it, and we beat in Flannery. But half our team is decapitated. Our Muck is gone. Our Ampharos is gone. Our Parasect is whatever. My Parasect's gone, but you know, I still have the 2 core, you know, Pokemon. I do still have my Swampert and my Arcanine, which, you know, I hold so dearly to me. So we're gonna head into the desert. Our first encounter is a Trapinch, and we are going to cradle this thing. We are going to love it. We're gonna catch it. We're also gonna catch this camera up and then evolve it into a Flygon. Not the camera up. We're gonna evolve the Trapinch into a Flygon. From there, we're gonna head into Paddleburg City. Paddleburg City will be home of the next gym, of course. Luckily, this gym is going by pretty easily. We're gonna over level because I'm scared. I'm very scared because most of my Pokemon just keep losing. So clearing through the gym trainers is pretty easy. Now heading into the gym fight against Norman himself is gonna be pretty easy. So the Skill Swap The skill swapping Espeon with the slacking is a nice touch, but we're gonna double target the slacking and then extreme speed the slacking, knock it out, so it's not any threat to us. Our Swampert is the king of multi-hitting attacks, so you know, Muddy Water is a great move to have, and then extreme speed is ridiculously extreme speed is so stupidly broken. Like, it's incredible. Like, it just knocks everything out. It's like 120 power in this game. Like, it's incredible. Anyways, from here we're just gonna slowly just gonna use Muddy Water, Flamethrower down a target, and then that's basically it. Snorlax is his last remaining Pokemon, and of course Swampert Arcanine. The dual combo knocks it out pretty easily. Now from here, we can catch a seal. There's a bunch of water routes. That's a new route technically. So we're gonna catch a seal. We're gonna catch a Tentacruel. I mean, nothing too special over here. The cool part is we're actually gonna head into this little tall grass route, and then every single item's unlucky egg, which is fantastic. I mean, there's also free XP with the little bug catchers over here because of the level 100 Kakunas. We're going to start training up our Pokemon even more, and then head into the little Team Aqua facility over here that they've taken over. We're going to fight against Shelly. Shelly's not going to be too much of an issue. We actually 1v1 most of her team pretty well. And then our final Pokemon is a Shuckle, which eventually does go down to my Arcanine, which, I mean, Shelly and Shuckle, I mean, it's so stupid. Anyways, we're gonna beat our rival out here as well. Gets a bit close, and then head into Fortress City, where we're gonna encounter a new Pokemon called Pidgeot. So we can catch Pidgeot as our Pokemon for this route, and then head into the next route where we could catch a Primeape, which we don't catch because we kill it. Anyways, we can go into this little cave and get a mystic ticket to Naval Rock. What am I? No, I don't know what's going on here. Why is there a mystic ticket here? But we're not gonna complain about it right now. We're gonna head into the 6th gym of the game, which is gonna be against Winona. Winona is gonna be the flying gym leader, and you know, I mean, as much as it sucks, most of our Pokemon do not do well against flying types because the flying types are ridiculously overpowered, and as such, to most of the gyms in the game, we're gonna lose a few Pokemons from this gym fight. So we're gonna head in against Winona. Winona is gonna start off, of course, to start off the battle with Zapdos and Aerodactyl. Of course, I mean, what else can we expect? We're knocked down to Aerodactyl because Aerodactyl is actually the bigger threat of the two. Surprisingly, Aerodactyl. From there, I'm extreme speed the Crobat and then knock it out. The Zapdos will actually get extreme speeded down and get knocked out. She sends out a Flygon and an Articuno. Of course, she sends out a Flygon and Articuno. I know the Flygon is going to Earthquakes, so I return my Arcanine into my Flygon. I'm able to fake out the Articuno and then air slash the Flygon first turn. And then after that turn, I'm able to Dragon Claw, knocks down the Flygon for me. And then unfortunately the Articuno actually knocks down my Shiftry after I beat their Flygon. But then my Swampert comes out. My Swampert used Rock Slide, switch my Flygon into my Camera Up, so Camera Up goes down. But my Swampert gets a Rock Slide off and then knocks out the Articuno. Muchus lives with barely any HP, so I'm extreme speeded using my Arcanine that I just sent out. And unfortunately, we do have to sack like most of our Pokemon, but we do get the job done. And unfortunately, Shiftry, Seal, and Camera Up all goes into the dead pile, but they are not forgotten. Fallen heroes. Oh my god. So our team is looking a bit bleak, and I have a feeling that this might be the end, but Arcanine and Swampert are still going strong though. Anyways, from here, since we have a badly made team, we are going to just try to power through the game using our Swampert and Arcanine, because here, this is the most unfortunate thing that happened. My Flygon goes down. My Flygon goes down. I don't know why. I don't know how, but somehow I let my Flygon go down, and that is the worst feeling in the world when you love a Flygon so much and it just dies. I love this Flygon so much, and it just went out and died. It went out and died. Why did it die? Oh my god, I spent so much time playing with it. I loved it. It saved me from that Winona fight. I just didn't expect the Masquerain to live, and then Ice Beam knocks me out. I'm 20 levels higher than it. Oh, my buddy, my Flygon is dead. And now I only have 2 Pokemons left, so we're gonna check. Well, I have 4 Pokemons, but I'm not gonna train up the other 2. I'm gonna be honest, they are a bit of a pain to train up. I'll train them up if I get into the next gym, but that plan completely falls out because my Arcanine gets paralyzed, so I have to sack my other Pokemon. I have to sack my Pidgeot, and I have to sack my Lanoon, so it's back to just 2 Pokemon, which is fantastic for us. little side glitch over here. I mean, we're able to encounter the city and then head into it. There's nothing much we can really do from there. I'll be honest. We're gonna beat down May, just barely. We're gonna barely beat down May with. Look at our bare bones team. Look at them. May does beat my Tentacruel, so there goes my There goes my third highest level Pokemon. That's about it. We're gonna get some more Ultra Balls. We're gonna catch a Golduck right here as the next encounter, which is great. And then we're gonna actually head into Mount Pyre. Mount Pyre is gonna be the new dungeon of the game for us, and we're gonna encounter our first Pokemon, which is a Murkrow for us. Nope, I'm not gonna train up a Murkrow, I'm gonna be honest. So from there, we're gonna run the gauntlet with the Team Aqua members, and then just barely survive. We're gonna go back and get a Mach Bike in Marble City, which, cause this game sucks. I hate this game. Anyways, we're gonna go through, clear out the Team Aqua members over here for us. So fighting against the admin of Team Aqua, we're gonna beat down the Whaler. Whaler's gonna do a massive amount of damage for no reason, just explosion. Okay, Executor comes out, I'm gonna knock it out. Machamp comes out, I'm gonna knock that thing out. Slaking comes out, I'm able to knock it out. Gyarados comes out, knock it out. What do you mean Dragonite? What do you mean Dragonite? My Pokemon have what? Under 100 HP combined, and everything else is like barely anything. So it's only 6 levels higher than my Golduck. So I'm gonna Hypnosis it. It has a Lumberry. Oh, great! It has a Lumberry. So there goes that. There goes my Golduck. So I don't know what to do. I decided to weaken down its attack, try to use Sand Attack or Yawn against it. Superpower knocks me out. Okay, well, that's not great. Send out my Ponyta. Maybe I'll get a burn. Hopefully, maybe paralyze it with Bounce. Nope, it doesn't let me do anything. So I send out my Swampert. I'm like, well, this is the end. Oh, I live a superpower. Ice Punch knocks it out. And I'm like, oh my god. Yes. Oh, we live in. Barely. But we get the Magma emblem and then head into the Magma hideout. After restore their last bit of our Pokemon down there into the death bin, and then head into the Magma hideout finally. The Magma hideout, of course, is Harsh Sun. It's just a bunch of Harsh Sun in here, and we gotta rely on Arcanine basically just to carry us. We gotta go back to the Poke Center and then heal up our Pokemon. We get a Cast Form, and we have a Duck Trio. So that is our team for now. Our Duck Trio goes down. Duck Trio goes down to the Shiftry, and so we don't have a team anymore. Well, we're getting through it pretty well. I mean, the only issue is we're running out of resources. We're running out of healing items in our Hyper Potions barely. So we gotta be limited in how much we can use from there, because I really don't want to run back and get it. But eventually we actually encounter one trainer that actually unfortunately got the best of my Arcanine. I thought Arcanine, in the past, Arcanine is able to beat Agrons in one hit, but it just got outspeed. It got outspeed, head smash, and then it's killed. Arcanine dies to Aggron, and then I have no PP on my Earthquakes. I do knock it out with a Surf, and then a Weezing comes out. I'm gonna not be able to knock it out. Oh no, this is the end. I use Surf, it lives, explosions, and that's the end. My Swampert is dead. I have a Cast Form, Cast Form, tries to 1v1 the Wobbuffet. If I live this, maybe I'm able to just regain control. But this is his last Pokemon, so if I'm able to beat this Wobbuffet 1v1, but it just has leftovers, it's able to stall me out, so I can't do too much. Flamethrower eventually does too much to the Wobbuffet where it just Mirror Codes me and then knocks me out, and that's the end of the run. So we've actually lost the Nuzlocke. We've lost the Nuzlocke right around the 6th gym, close to the 7th gym. So unfortunately for that, we're not able to beat the Nuzlocke. But thank you so much for watching all the way to the end of this video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment down below some challenge ideas, also some games you want me to Nuzlocke. Also, we could retry this if you guys want. So anyways, thank you for all the support. Hope you guys all had a great day. I'm out. Peace.